We would all like to know if a man is secretly in love with us, and fortunately for you, there is a way to find that out so easily. The truth is that you need to put a lot of effort in to actually see whether someone is into you or they just want to have some fun with you and leave you when they find another girl. On the other hand, guys often never reveal their true feelings and they are not as open as women are regarding their emotions. But there is a way. You can find out a lot about them and what they actually feel about you by just paying attention to body language signs. So, if you want to know if he loves you secretly, just look at his behavior when he is with you. I am sure that you will learn a lot about him and that you will get an answer to the burning question. To make it easier for you, I made a list of the most common things guys do when they are into someone. So I suggest you keep watching. Number 1. He will show up when he says he will. Is he secretly in love with you? 20 undeniable signs he loves you deeply. When a man is secretly in love with you, he won't lead you on. If he says that he will show up at 8 p.m., he will be there, early, at 7:50 p.m. just to avoid you having to wait for him. That right there is the real deal. This is a sign that he respects you and he wants you to feel good about who you are. He wants you to feel special and he will do anything to provide you with the things you need. If you were lucky enough to spend time with a gentleman like this, you should know that he knows what to do and that he is truly a good guy. In fact, you can see whether someone is a nice guy or not from the start, and this one is quite promising, right ladies? Number 2. He has strong eye contact. Is he secretly in love with you? 20 undeniable signs he loves you deeply. Sometimes when you are on a first date, it can be a little bit embarrassing if a guy looks at you all the time, but you should know that this is actually a good sign. Take this relationship advice very seriously. If he is looking straight into your eyes, it means that he really likes you and probably hides deep romantic feelings for you. Just don't pressure him into saying anything. He will open up about how he feels when the time is right. If he goes a step further and holds your hand while telling you something and looking you in the eyes, it means that he is head over heels in love with you and he can't help it. This is, without a doubt, an early sign of true love. So, now it is up to you whether you will give him hope or you will just ignore him. If he is a really nice guy, I suggest you give him a chance. I am sure you won't regret it. Number 3. He touches you accidentally. If he touches you and then says that it wasn't intentional, boys often do this just to be close to you and to feel your skin on theirs, as they can't come up with a different way to actually do this. So, the next time that a guy who has been watching you for a while does something like this, you can be sure that he is up to something and that he likes you as more than a friend. Don't be too harsh on him and admit that you know what he is trying to do, but instead act like you know nothing and just let him try his best to win you over. It will be quite fun to watch that. Number 4. He asks questions. 13 signs a friend likes you romantically but he tries to hide. When a guy loves you secretly, he will ask you so many questions because he will want to get to know you better. He will want to be your best friend before anything else. Not only will he ask you about yourself, but he will also share some things about his life with you. You will hear him telling you about his friends and places where he traveled with them. You'll learn everything about his free time and what he does then. If he tries to make jokes at his own expense, it is a proven sign that he is into you. Right now, he is just investigating to learn more about your feelings for him. He will constantly try to make you feel good in your own skin when you are with him, just so you can agree to keep going out with him. You have to admit that he is intelligent, and if he continues to use his brain on good things, you should stick with him. Remember, when you're in the beginning stages of a relationship, even the smallest things count. Number 5. He is clumsy when he is with you. A friend likes you romantically, but he tries to hide. Guys have a tendency to be clumsy in front of women they are into. The thing is that they would like to represent themselves in the best light possible, but they can't do that because they are too nervous. If your man is clumsy in front of you all the time, it can be a sign that he is secretly in love with you but doesn't know how to admit it. I know this is crazy. But the bottom line is that he can't help it and he can't control his emotions. So, don't make it too hard for him because he is already struggling to impress you. Number 6. He leans toward you. Men do this when they are secretly in love with someone but they don't have enough courage to admit their real feelings. I mean, it is not the easiest thing in the world to approach a woman you like and tell her what you feel about her, so you should understand his situation. Just have this one thing in mind: he really loves you secretly, so if you see that nothing is happening, tries to make it easier on him and do something that will make him take the first step. Number 7. He remembers even the smallest details about you. This means that he cares about you, your people and things about you, so he will try to find out more about you. When a man has a secret crush on a woman, he will want to learn more about her. No matter whether those things are meaningless or they are super important, if a man is into you, he will try to memorize them all. And you will be quite surprised when he mentions something that you told him a long time ago. That is just a sign that he was listening to you carefully and that he made you a priority a long time ago. Number 8. He doesn't mention or looks at other girls. Can you imagine a situation where you go out and the whole evening your date checks out that hot waitress and seduces her by sending her some kisses? It would be a date from hell, but trust me, guys like that exist as well. But thank God your man is totally the opposite and that he knows to show that he likes you more than a friend. If you were lucky enough to meet someone like this, who can make you feel special, you should think about it no longer and do everything to keep him, because he is obviously a keeper. Number 9. He acts like a real gentleman when he is with you. This is a sign that chivalry isn't dead and that there are still guys who know how to make a woman feel special. It is obvious that he wants to do nice things for you, which can tell you that he is in love with you secretly. Maybe he just needs more time to open up to you, or he is waiting for the perfect moment. But no matter what happens, you will know that he really has good intentions for you and he wants to fight for you. Number 10. He is active on your social media accounts. If he likes every photo that you post, it can be a sign that he is secretly in love with you. By liking all those things on social media sites, he wants to tell you that he is there and that he supports you. And yes, he thinks that you are beautiful. I am sure that he stares at your photo as soon as you post it and admires your beautiful eyes, your smile and your charisma. Trust me, for him that is enough to fall in love with you madly, so if you like him as well, show him that you care. That will boost his ego and he will make the first, essential move. Who knows, maybe he is the one you have been dreaming of all this time. Number 11. He offers to pay. Like a real gentleman, he won't let you pay for a meal at a restaurant, but he will pay for the both of you. That is one more obvious sign that he has a secret crush on you and that he wants to please you. By doing this, he just wants to hint that he is a man who always treats women with respect. Also, he is not a cheapskate, and although it won't be important that he pays for everything, no matter whether the two of you will go out on a second date or not, it shows he has some morals and he follows them even if they are sometimes not good for him. Number 12. He compliments you. A man like that always has some nice, warm words for you, and he can truly make you feel special and good, no matter how bad you feel at a certain moment. Now, every woman likes to be complimented, but if you get compliments from the man you know has a secret crush on you, they are even more special. This is something every woman likes to hear, so if you have someone who tells you that you are smart or beautiful, it is a sign that he wants to be more than a friend to you. Number 13. He acts protective. When a man acts protective, because truth is told, not every man will act protectively toward every woman he meets. He will do that just for his special one, and in this case, that is you. So, if he defends you from people who want to do harm to you, it is a sign that he loves you secretly but is scared to admit that. Maybe he thinks that he is not good enough for you, or maybe he is waiting for you to show him that you like him as well. But whatever the reason is, he can't hide his real feelings, and he will continue to stick with you as long as you let him do so. Number 14. He says we instead of I. When he says we instead of I, because he wants to make plans with you, it is a sign that he already considers you his girlfriend and he wouldn't mind spending the rest of his life with you. The truth is that he is secretly in love with you, and he is trying to find ways to show you that. Number 15. He gets jealous when another man approaches you as he's secretly in love with you. Not only will he get jealous, but he will act like that when you mention some guy that you have been talking to recently. He will feel that it is a threat because there is a possibility that another man will steal you. So don't be surprised if he gets mad when you mention another guy, even if the two of you are not officially dating. That is just his defense mechanism and he can't control it. He is